Okay, so I'm gonna show you the instruction load and save value where this can be used. They can be used if you want to save a number outside of the save slot. So maybe you don't want to save the game, but you want that number to be saved. In my case, as I saw on Discord, someone was saying, I want to save the volume of audio even if I don't save the game. So if I set the volume in the menu before I enter in the game, to be the same when I get back. So I have over here the volume, master volume, which is a slider, and we're gonna test it now. So I go on the audio, I can see 0.032. If I increase, I should hear some sound, and decrease, it will decrease. So if I leave it to 0.5, like that, turn off the game, and I go back, it's 0.3, so it didn't save. So how I do that? I add a trigger first, and I need to save that value. So that value, it will be saved mostly. You can do it on value change. I'm gonna do it on update because this master volume, it will be enabled only when you go over there and change the volume from the menu. If you want to add a shortcut from changing the volume from keyboard or something like that, well, over there you have to actually add another type of triggers, and that it will be probably on value change, and this trigger should be somewhere else to be always active, because over here it will get disabled as my menu, you see. So I want to save this value. I want to save a UI slider in this case. I'm gonna drag the slider here, and I'm gonna give him a name, volume master. So this now it will get saved. Now I want on start or on enable. I can put on enable if it's that, but if you put it on start, actually this it will be much better, but you have to put it outside of the menu. You have to put it on an active. Let's actually put it on an active component like this one over here. I'm going to remove this trigger on start. So this one, it will be active every time I turn on the game. On start, load value, load value, and I can search over here the value, but I didn't save it. Okay, so I go over here and I put it on preference, and now I can find it, volume master, and I want to set a UI slider master. Probably master volume should be active on the start of the game for actually be set, because otherwise it's not gonna get set if it's not active as a game object. I should do another shortcut somewhere around here, which on the start it's getting set and then it's getting disabled just for not having many other stuff active, and that's another thing. Let's see if this is working now. So I go over here on the menu, audio, and I set it at a half. Now I turn off the game and I go back in the game, and here it is back at the half. If I to go to turn off the game, as we can see, when we start the game, the sound, it's still the default because he didn't actually set it. He set the value. If we go on the master volume, we can see the slider, it set it, but it needs to update it. So for be update this volume, it needs to be active, the game object. So I should say active on the start this, all the main menu, all this, or actually activate even the volume master. Volume master. Change the volume master to a variable. So I can say local name variable. In this case, I'm gonna add here a variable. So instead of changing only the slider, actually instead of changing the slider to change this, I will add here a number. So it will be volume master. So it will load on the volume master, and this one it will get it from here, volume master. Let's see if now it's working, but it will not change the slider. So I need to add another trigger on start. Actually, I add another again, load value again, and from volume master it will change even the slider. In this way I will not have problems in the menus. So it will add to the volume, to the variable, it will change this variable. The second one, it will change the master, the volume master from this variable, and the third one, it will change even the slider in the menu. Let's see now what it is. Now I go to minimum and stop. You can see it over here actually, volume master 0. And this one it will change once I load the game, it will be somewhere to 0.9. Okay.